So as an affiliate, you can generate tons of articles really fast for almost no money about any topic, and this content, in my experience, can and will rank for certain keywords. What's up, affiliates? It's the Nomad Brad. This is my review of Article Forge, one of my favorite tools for affiliate marketing. This is a powerful cloud-based AI tool that generates SEO optimized articles for you with one click and can even automate the creation of those articles completely. These articles can and will rank in Google and get you traffic, especially for low competition keywords. I'm really excited to show you this one, and I think you're gonna love it. This tool is called Article Forge, and man, do I love Article Forge. What it does is it writes articles for you in one click that are good enough to rank. As you can see here, they write high quality content that is SEO optimized, and that, in my experience, is true. What you can use it for as an affiliate, there are lots of different ways that you can use it, but my favorite is creating SEO content for your sites to get traffic to your affiliate offers. Now, they're using AI to generate these articles, so obviously they're not going to be quite as good as if a human writes them, but they're pretty good, and I can say from experience that they're good enough to rank, especially for keywords that are low competition. So Article Forge particularly is good for affiliates to test out niches and offers that you don't feel like writing the content yourself, or you don't have the resources or don't want to hire people to write the content for you. So if you want to see if an offer or a niche is really competitive, or if you want to get into it, or if there's traffic there, or if the traffic converts, you can use Article Forge to create content that's good enough to get rankings, especially for low competition keywords, and get real traffic to your site without having to spend money on writers writing the content that may or may not rank anyways. In this case, you just click a button and let AI generate the content for you, put it up on your site, and see how it does. So there's almost no risk to you, it's very low cost and almost no effort. So as an affiliate, you can generate tons of articles really fast for almost no money about any topic, and this content, in my experience, can and will rank for certain keywords. So let me show you how to use Article Forge, one of my favorite affiliate marketing tools. So when you log into Article Forge, they have a nice clean layout here, and you're gonna go to New Article here on the left, and it's gonna bring you to this page. Here you can see it's very simple to just enter a keyword that you want to generate an article for. So let's say you wanna have an article written about WordPress affiliate plugins. That's a good long tail keyword. So you just type that keyword into the box here, select your language, go down to article length. Here, I usually do 750 words. That's a nice length for Google, but if you want to use this for another purpose, you could do shorter or longer. And you can see here, these options are gonna differ depending on what you wanna do with Article Forge. For me, I usually turn off the section headings and turn off the titles, but you may want it to add titles, and it will add good titles based on the keywords. And same thing with the section headings. You might have to watch some additional tutorials on how to use the section headings and stuff, but I usually just turn that stuff off. And then if you want to make the article a little more robust and a little better, you can give it sub keywords, which they recommend. You can give Article Forge more keywords to work with so it can make a better and better quality article. I usually don't bother with that. I feel like the basic article that it does is good enough. But you can, if you want to make it a higher quality article. And to really add some more things that can make it much more higher quality and much more likely to rank, you can add some of these features here. You can add an image that Article Forge will go out and find Google for. I've had mixed results with this, so you can test it out and see how it works for you. You can add a video. I've had great results for this. It tends to find a really relevant video from YouTube for that keyword, which can really help you with ranking. So if you're just doing one-off articles, then I would definitely add a video. And then these options I haven't used too much, but you can explore them as well. And if you have the other product by this company called WordAI, which I highly recommend, and have a link to a video about that somewhere below this video, then you can turn on their WordAI integration, and you can integrate it with your WordAI account to have it do spin tags and rewrites. So you can turn one article into an article, like thousands of articles, basically, by spinning the content and rewriting it using that. So I would recommend getting that if you're getting serious into SEO affiliate stuff, but you don't necessarily need it. Or you can use other solutions out there for spinning the content as well, which I'll have some other tools linked below. So after you've decided all of that and set all that up, all these options are pretty much good to go. You just click create new article, sit back and wait. Now the AI is going to take a little while to process. In my experience, it usually takes somewhere between 5 to 15 minutes for each article because it is doing a really good job, and it will show you here. But of course you can just go away, you can walk away and let it run in the cloud and come back when it's done. You don't have to stay here and watch it or anything like that. Alright, so you can see here that article completed, and I started another one just to show you some more of the features. So while that's processing, I'm going to show you the result of that article Forge wrote. So you can see here, that's the article name, and if you give it a read, it sounds pretty good, and it uses like real words that are out there on Google that are related. Monster Insights is a very popular WordPress plugin, so that very easily could be used for and by affiliates. So it does a pretty good job of putting together things that are really relevant. It sounds, Thirsty Affiliates, that's a very popular plugin. So it's a pretty good article, and from here you can do some other things as well. You can export as text, as HTML, as a PDF, and you can post to WordPress, which is it's a bit confusing because it can only post, as far as I know, to WordPress sites on WordPress.com and not your own self-hosted WordPress sites. However, depending on when you watch this, you might want to check below this video because I may or may not be working on something that could help you post to your WordPress blog more easily. So check that out. But by default, they allow you to post to WordPress blogs on WordPress.com that are hosted in the cloud, not your self-hosted WordPress sites. So the other options here are to copy the text to your clipboard, or like I said, if you had WordAI, which is a tool that you can check out other videos on my channel, you can rewrite it into a whole new article by spinning all the words and stuff. You can also look at the HTML here or the text. So that's the finished article. Just to show you an example of another article with some of the more robust features turned on, I just wrote a shorter article titled WordPress SEO plugins. This is an image that it probably pulled from Google Images, so you may or may not want to use that as, you might be using other people's images. Sometimes I don't like that. But you can see the core article here is still pretty well written, and it pulled in a very relevant YouTube video, which are fine for you to use on your site in your articles. So it pulled that is pretty relevant to WordPress SEO. So that's a pretty good video there. And then as far as the WordAI integration, the spin tags, so it chose a bunch of different images that it found on Google that could all be spun in there. And then if you aren't familiar with this, spin tags is a way that you could turn one article into basically infinite articles. It will just go through and replace each of these words a bunch of different times using some magic. So it's got two different videos that it thinks were relevant, and I would say it did a really good job with that. 7 best WordPress SEO plugins. So here's your article. You can again export it as text, HTML, PDF, post it to WordPress. You could spin it again and get a new version of the same article. You can export it as HTML or text, copy it to your clipboard, anything like that. So that's a finished article with Article Forge. Now the post scheduler feature you see here is again for posting to blogs that are hosted on WordPress.com in the cloud, and same with the WordPress integration here. So you can set up blogs that you have there, like something.wordpress.com would be an example of a blog that you might have that this would work with, and then you can integrate it with that, and you can have it automatically post articles to your WordPress.com hosted blog, but not one that you own yourself. I know that's kind of confusing. So I don't use that feature very much, but for the right person, that might be the thing that sells you on this. So I thought I'd mention it. About the next feature that I use a lot that I think you're going to want to know about is the bulk article generator. So when you go to create a new article, there's this option here, and it says switch to bulk article generator. This is where true automation comes in, and this program being hosted in the cloud really comes to your advantage. So let's say you wanted to write, instead of sitting there and waiting for each article, you can see it can take up to 10-15 minutes sometimes for this to generate an article. You can just queue up a whole list of articles that you want Article Forge to write for you over the next, however many hours, and then you can come back tomorrow and they'll all be written with the specifications that you put in. So you can use keywords and sub keywords here. So let's say, WordPress SEO plugin free, and then you want to do WordPress affiliate plugin, WordPress affiliate hosting, and how to use WordPress. These are 4 different articles, and again, you can use sub keywords if you want. So if you put a comma, and any phrases that you type after this one will be sub keywords of that article that gets written. So you could say Yoast, rank math, etc. So those 2, Yoast and rank math, now separated by commas, will be sub keywords of the article titled WordPress SEO plugin free. And then this one is going to be a different article, this will be a different article, and this will be a different article. So now, just like we did on the last one, you just choose the option that you want for each of these articles. So again, I would choose long. Actually, since I'm just doing a demonstration here and I don't want to use more of my account wordage here than I have to. So I'm just going to do very short then, just for demonstration. And then we're going to go add a video and spin them once. This is going to make 4 articles for me, and it's going to start the process now. It's going to tell you, so if you're generating articles the way that I just showed you with the new article one by one, then there's no limits on how many articles you can make with Article Forge, which is amazing. If you do want to use some of the automation features like this one where you schedule bulk articles to be written, there are some limits that they put on that. So there's up to 200,000 words per month. So that ends up being, if you do 750 words per article, it ends up being 250 articles that you can have written per month. Or you can write as many as you want as long as you do it manually. I prefer automation, so I usually use up the limit every single month. So this is telling me it's going to write 4 articles, and because I just picked that 50 word like short little article one, it's only going to do 200 of the words going towards my word count limit for the month. So I'm going to click submit just so you can see how that works. So now you can see here it says processing job 1, and you can expand and it's going to show you as it's writing each of these articles. Now again, you can close this window, you can close the browser, turn off the computer and go away, and these are just going to keep writing in the cloud. It's already set up in their server, and you can come back tomorrow and get all of your articles, post them wherever you want. So I think that's really amazing. I use that feature quite a lot, and it's really good for automating your processes for affiliate marketing. That's Article Forge, one of my favorite affiliate tools right now, and you can check out links in the description below to get your free trial of Article Forge and some other resources to help you use that software. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, thank you so much for watching that video. This video is part of my Best Affiliate Marketing Tools in 2022 series. If you want to see the rest of the tools in that series, check out the playlist linked at the end of this video. Check below the video for links in the description. Of course, if you like this content and want more of it, please feel free to like and subscribe. That really helps me out and I appreciate it. And finally, you can check out more on my blog at thenomadbrad.com/affiliate tools. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.